Welcome back. In the previous part, we made our way through this confusing as hell dungeon garden thing. Then we fought loads of little queens, and now we need to go have a rest. So let's go back to Telos Astu. Just get a moment's shut eye, I suppose. To activate shuttle mode from here, simply pull up the world map. That's what I was going to do anyway. Alright, fine. You don't have to tell me that. Telos Astu. God.
Should we examine the data first?
I think we should probably have a nap.
There's probably a machine around here that can play it back.
Are you thinking about what that girl said?
Don't be fooled by her words, Sophie. They were designed to lower your defenses.
But there is some truth in them.
Hey, why don't you come rest with me? It's okay. I'm fine. But...
Okay, but if you need anything, just ask.
I need a drink? Actually, I probably do need a drink thinking about it. Right, let's go back to Emerald's place? I don't know what you'd call it. Her apartment? A sleeping room? What do you even call that? Anyway, we probably need to go meet up with Sai, because Sai's taken over the room, I suppose. Sai's room now. Yes, let's go to Sai's room.
The city appears safe for now.
But we'll be hard-pressed if any more of those monsters show up.
Yes, and it's only a matter of time until they do.
I'm concerned. If left unchecked, these creatures could wipe out all of Affinia too.
Okay, that should do it.
All members of the second research team have perished.
They brought these samples back with their lives. We cannot let them go to waste.
I agree. Very well. Proceed with the research. The core's current structure is similar to that of an immune system. So it's as if Fodra is trying to rid itself of a virus.
And in this scenario, the virus is...
Yes, I'm afraid so. The Little Queen's target is none other than humanity itself. Why? Why has Fodra forsaken us?
How could this have happened?
It's only a matter of time until the Little Queen arrives. Get out now, while you still can. No, sir. We are going to stay with you until the end. Then I assure you, you won't be here much longer.
Sir, I'm afraid we have no choice but to shut down Fodra's core.
But that will set the entire planet on a path to ruin. Sir, if we don't, there won't be any humans left on the planet. However...
Sir, there's still hope. We still have Affinia. We can survive this.
Very well. Shut down the core.
We are here. We have heard your decision.
The Little Queen!
Please, have mercy. Give us more time. We just want to live.
Die, human. We must destroy humanity. That is the reason for which we exist.
Also, I hate cameras.
Was that all real?
As far as I can tell, that all happened about 1,000 years ago. Why did Fodra turn on them?
Good question, but one that can wait. We have more pressing concerns right now.
Right. We need to find a way to stop the little queens.
Is that even possible?
There's gotta be some way, surely.
Well, I mean, we could try shutting down the core or whatever. That's what those scientists said in the video.
But did they succeed? It seems that they were killed before they could act.
Well, Fodra's core was shut down for almost 1,000 years. They must have found a way.
Well, I kinda sorta have an idea. But it involves Lambda.
Interesting. If we have Lambda absorb the core's Eleth,
It will kill Asbel. 2 birds with 1 stone.
But what would happen to Asbel?
Dead.
I would be unharmed, but I can't speak for you. If I absorb the core's Eleth, it will pass through both your mind and your body. The strain would be too much for a fragile human to withstand. If anything were to go wrong, your body and mind would be completely obliterated.
Wouldn't be the first time. I've had a few strange nights.
Why didn't that happen to Richard?
Richard's body and his mind were almost completely under my control.
So a normal human can't handle the Eleth, but you can. Is that right?
What are you planning?
Lambda, I need a favor.
You are not hearing me, human. This procedure will utterly destroy you.
No, it won't.
It's too dangerous to rely on Lambda. And even if we did, Asbel could be torn apart in the process.
It's okay. I can do this.
I don't like my body anyway.
You mustn't.
Don't be a fool. Think about what you're saying.
I've got this plan, Hubert. It involves a watermelon.
I have. I'm going to let Lambda take over temporarily.
Of my watermelon on my head.
What?
you're going to voluntarily let Lambda take control? That's madness!
I can get another watermelon, Malik. It's fine.
It's not madness, Captain.
Sparta.
Don't do this! Lambda will absorb you, just as he did to me.
If that happens, you won't be Asbel anymore.
Guys, I'm just lending it to him. It's not permanent. And after I give up control, Lambda can absorb the Eleth and seal it inside himself.
Because Eleth is only dangerous during the period where it's flowing. So Asbel's going to offer himself to Lambda for just that little bit of time. That would minimize the strain for sure, but...
Won't absorbing all that Eleth allow Lambda to become active again?
That's a good point.
Do you really believe Lambda will just hand your body back once he's done?
Yes, I do. Lambda went out of his way to save us. We all saw it. If he was willing to do that, I'm willing to put my trust in him. Besides, we don't really have a choice. We have to shut down Fodra's core.
There's no doubt that Eleth from the core is responsible for the new monsters around here.
And I bet it's responsible for the monsters on Affinia, too.
Asbel is correct. One way or another, we have to shut it down.
So that's why Lambda and I have to try.
What if it doesn't work?
Then he dies. Simple.
What if it fails and you're not you anymore?
I'll be fine.
I've got a watermelon.
How can you be so sure?
I told you I wanted to give Lambda a chance. I have to do this, Cheria, for a lot of reasons. So please, let me try. Look, this may not be a good plan, but it's all we've got. Are you with me?
I mean, yeah, it's literally all we can do.
All right, I'll leave this one to you. Besides, it's not like we could talk him out of it.
True.
No, probably not.
He's been living with Lambda for like a year now, right? I honestly think he'll be fine.
It's been 6 months, Pascal.
What about you, Richard?
Asbel, are you absolutely sure about this?
I am.
All right, the decision is made. We rest tonight and head out first thing in the morning.
Okay.
You need to find a way to set their minds at ease.
Yeah, it's like you really do need to speak to Cheria.
Once we board the shuttle, we can't afford any last-minute regrets. Understand?
Understand what? What? What's happening? Watermelon? What did I say? I don't remember. That was Lambda speaking. My god.
Asbel, if you turned into Lambda, I'd have to resume my mission.
That's not gonna happen. He's different from before. I know it's hard, but you just have to trust him.
Trust Lambda.
Easier said than done. The party has disbanded. Right, it's time to go speak to everyone.
You're more foolish than I thought, if you're willing to entrust me with your body. Once I take over, that which you call Asbel will cease to exist. Do you think you can return whole from such an ordeal?
Yes, because I believe in you.
On what basis?
You don't need a basis to believe in someone. But if I had to give reasons, it's because you went out of your way to protect us. Also, you could have taken me over a dozen times by now, right? But you haven't. That's why.
How foolish.
Besides, I'm only lending you my body. And things that are borrowed must always be returned.
Pah! Do not lecture me like some mewling human child.
It's got nothing to do with being human. It's about doing the right thing. And besides, you and I are sharing this body, remember? We need to watch each other's backs in order to keep things running smoothly.
The word fool fits no one better than the likes of you.
You said it.
A man who trusts anyone based on nothing more than his own flawed reason. You humans continue to amaze. But I also see now that foolishness is a deeper trait than I once believed.
Thanks, Lambda. I think.
I accept your proposal. I will borrow your body and absorb the core's Elif. But be warned, notable strain will still remain on your body afterwards. You had best prepare yourself.
Got it. Thanks for all the help, Lambda.
He's such a fool.
Hey, Sophie. Can't sleep? I was just going to visit the others. Wanna come?
Okay.
Alright then.
Alright then. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Right, so... I think this is where we get the scene we've all been waiting for. Indeed. Okay, so... what floor are we even on? Does it say what floor we're on? Because I don't know, because I don't want to start there. Ahaha! Pascal. How are you doing, Pascal?
Now, let me just give it the old wham bam! What are you doing, Pascal? Okay, so I was thinking how unfair it was that Asbel had to absorb the core. So I've got a new plan. Say hello to Mecha Asbel! That's not Asbel.
He just said his name. Twice.
What? Ah, come on. It looks totally like him.
No, it doesn't. But what are you planning to do with that exactly?
See, I was thinking we could just have Lambda zap himself into Mecha Asbel here before he absorbs all the Elif.
How about it, Lambda?
Impossible.
Oh, well, there we go.
He says no.
Come on, Lambda. This plan is awesome. Fine. I guess it really doesn't look like you after all.
I mean, it does look like him.
You think that's the problem?
Yes.
Well, Lambda's only helping because he likes you, yeah?
I think it's more complicated.
So if he doesn't like my robot, it must be because he doesn't look like you. Don't mind me.
Your people have always been arrogant.
Bit rude.
Too much knowledge will not save a civilization. It can bring only ruin. And yet, you persist in believing your knowledge can aid others.
Hey, stop saying things.
I didn't say anything.
Your technology is too primitive to stand a chance of containing me. And yet I am curious to see what your determination can accomplish. Give your all to the effort, child of Amarcia.
Okay. I'll stop trying to get you out of Asbel.
I'm surprised you'd give up so easily.
No, she's not giving up. It's just a more new path has opened up.
Oh, I'm not giving up. I just think it's time for me to sit back and see what Lambda's all about. Maybe I can turn Mecha Asbel here into a weapon for tomorrow. Pascal, don't forget to take a bath. Yeah, I know. Good night.
Oh, Hubert's watching us here. What Hubert has to say about the situation, if anything.
So Lambda isn't enough? Now you have to take in the entire core as well? You know, it's the rest of us who suffer the most for your damn hero complex.
I'm sorry, Hubert. I don't want you to worry.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'll be fine. But if something happens, I don't think Sophie will ever recover. Isn't that right, Sophie? You're not just the Lord of Lhant now, Asbel. You're also Sophie's father. So I hope you're strong enough to stay alive and face your new responsibilities. Hear me well, Lambda. If you refuse to release my brother, I will not be held responsible for the consequences.
It's okay, Hubert. You can trust him.
So then, you would stand against me to protect this fool?
Well, it is his brother.
Perhaps it is you who are the fool to risk your life. Still, reckless courage has its own kind of charm. I would like to see more of your idiocy. Depending on your actions, I might just have to show you my thanks.
What is this voice? This isn't Asbel. Is this Lambda?
See you tomorrow, Hubert.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
And I'm sure there's more that happens here. Good night, then. Because there's definitely more scenes that happen between Hubert and Pascal, but I can't remember when they come up. I'm just going to go double check. Be right back in a second. Ah, right. It happens when we leave the floor. So, let's go.
Still busy, I see.
Yeah, just tinkering with stuff for tomorrow. What are you doing up, little bro? You all worried about your big brother?
In a way.
Aw, he's gonna be fine. I don't think Lambda's gonna try anything funny.
But even so...
I getcha. You never know what's gonna happen until it does, yeah? But gosh, little bro, you sure do worry about Asbel a lot.
It's his brother.
Stop calling me that. I'm a grown man. Why, even now I'm considering an offer of marriage.
You're getting married, little bro? Aw, congratulations!
No, that's not... I'm not going to accept.
How come?
Because my every waking thought is consumed by you.
Jesus.
Yeah. I guess I kinda figured that.
You did? I mean, well, that's not a bad thing, is it?
Don't you worry, little bro. I promise to take a bath before the ceremony!
What?
Oh, Pascal.
Hey, I totally understand. You don't want some smelly friend stinking up your fancy wedding. So I'll take a bath and use soap and everything.
Hubert's expression in the background, he's like, I don't... what?
Okay, now let's see what you can do, Mecha Asbel.
Poor Hubert.
Huh? It blew up! And I'm usually so good at this kind of thing.
Dear, oh dear. Thing is, it's like the way she was blushing. I think she knew what was really going on there. She was just messing around. A little bit. She's still a bit clueless, but you know. But anyway, we'll end this part here and we'll go over there to Malik, who, if you have him at the right point, you can see his blade on his back, but not actually him. Which is kind of strange. You just see him there. It's like... weird. Very strange. Alright, we'll see you in the next part with the ghost of Malik's blade. I think. Ta-da for now.